Hey folks, and welcome to another video blog for Don't Cry Wolf. As always, I would absolutely love to see your comments, so please do leave them in the section below. So it's been over 6 months since I first started Don't Cry Wolf alongside my wife, and I have learned that there are some things that absolutely terrify me. So what I thought I'd do is actually turn this video blog into a bit of a therapy session for me and share with you the 4 things that absolutely make me soil myself. So the number 1 thing is people. It is by far and away the hardest thing for the business and for me. It's finding the right people, the right fit, and bringing them into the organisation. One of the things that I didn't want to do first off, and what I made a huge hoo-ha about, was the fact that every single small PR agency goes through this weird and wonderful huge growth, hiring and hiring and hiring and hiring people. I wanted to aim for senior people and bring the right ones in and be super selective about it. For me, it's so important that the brand is well represented all the time, and people have to buy into the philosophy of Don't Cry Wolf as well. So much so that I'm actually investing a shed load of time, money and effort into making sure that even the freelancers that are working for us are the right type of freelancers. But something's got to give. Instead, what I need to do is embrace the diversity of the people around me, bring in their opinions, their ambitions, their energy and creativity, and actually turn this business into something which I never could have expected previously, rather than being all Trump about things and super protectionist. The second thing is the right clients. I've made some pretty chunky decisions over the past 6 months, but the ones that really did give me a squeaky bottom were the ones where I actually turned down the opportunity for money. This seems like a daft idea, and I had a few colleagues and friends say to me, "What the fuck are you doing?" But it is important to me that I work with the right people. And the right clients to me are the ones that work on a partnership basis rather than just on a sort of service agreement. They're ones that can see a long-term future ahead, and they're ones that, to be honest with you, I enjoy working with, and we have some fun and we do some great work together. I know that the day will come when I will be faced with a huge decision around whether we take in the client or whether we stick to our guns, and that will probably determine the growth of this business and how fast we grow. But for now, I am nurturing this fear of working with the wrong type of clients. It's kept the business focused, it's kept the business profitable, and it's kept us growing. So not all fears are bad. My third biggest fear is around having some perspective. Yes, this is an important thing to me right now, but it's not the only thing. And I have had to stop myself becoming super addicted to thinking of new ideas, to coming up with new concepts, to working with clients differently, looking at the bank balances again, working out our new forecast. It can become hugely obsessive when you start out on your own. And so it's been important for me to recognise the fact that this isn't the most important thing in life. That actually kids, wife and life in general take much more priority than this does. And as you know, I'm a big fan of work-life blend rather than work-life balance. So it's just making sure that that blend doesn't become chock full of one type of thing. And whilst I've found the discussions that I've had with my 3-year-old son incredibly powerful and useful, I'm pretty sure it bores the arse off of him, and he sat there wondering why Daddy hasn't quite yet taken him to the cinema to go and watch Incredibles 2, and has instead chosen to sit there and go through an entire notebook's worth of ideas just to find out what a 3-year-old thinks a PR agency should look like. Perspective is important. The final thing that really terrifies me is being shit. It's been incredibly strange to have this experience again. I remember as an AE, every email I'd fire off with a bit of my work, I would feel slightly nervous about. All of those feelings have come flooded back. Every email that I send that has got a piece of work with Don't Cry Wolf stamped on it is now a reflection of what I think is good. So I try not to personalise constructive criticism, but I'm pretty sure all of my clients can hear me wincing as I send that email asking for feedback, and then spend a considerable amount of time hitting that send and receive button. So there you go. Those are 4 things that fill me with a bit of anxiety. Money isn't one of them, and the reason is that if this all goes tits up, I am sure that there is a modelling career ahead of me for High and Mighty, or to be honest with you, I've always been incredibly curious around what the McDonald's manager program looks like. So, what are some of the things that terrify you? What frightens you about the industry or the business that you're working in or the brand that you're working for? I would love to see your comments, so please do leave them in the section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.